All right, here are two examples where different pieces of a circle are given to us, whether the radius is given to us, the circumference is given to us, and we're supposed to find what it's looking for. So we're going to dissect this first example here. The circumference is given to us, so that means we're eventually going to use the circumference formula. And then it says we're looking for the radius. So if we actually go back here, there was two formulas for circumferences. We could use both of them. I could find the diameter and then divide it by 2. But if I'm looking for the radius, I'm going to use the equation that has radius in it. So I'm going to write that out, and I suggest you do the same every single time. Plug in what you know, where it's supposed to go. So if I know that c is equal to that, I can plug it all in for c. I'm going to rewrite that. And then I'm going to solve for r, and I'm just going to kind of circle this here. That's our goal, is to get that r by itself, because if I can find my radius, then I know that's what I'm looking for. That's my final answer if I can get that by itself. So in this case, everything is multiplied together, so I can divide or multiply in any order. I'm going to divide both sides by pi, because that's going to eliminate those pi's. And in this case, I have one more step in order to find my radius. I'm just going to divide both sides by 2. And in this case, my radius is 12 inches. And my radius is a length, so it's not inches squared or anything. I'm going to take the circumference, which is a length, and my radius would be a length, so it stays the same unit. This example 2 over here requires an extra step. It's almost like 2 problems in one, because I am looking for the area, meaning I'm going to use my area formula, but I know my circumference, and so how am I going to use both of these at once? And let's problem solve here. I'm looking for the area, and I'm given the circumference. Well, if I want to know my area, I need to know what the radius is. Can I find the radius from the circumference? Yeah, I totally can. I'm going to use the circumference to find the radius. Let's do that first, just like how we did over here. So the circumference is 2 pi r, and I know that my circumference is 8 pi. So very similar to what we did over here, we're going to do something very similar. Divide both sides by 2 pi. I'm going to kind of skip that extra step there. That turns into a 4. Those eliminate, and my radius is 4 centimeters. If I know that my radius is 4 centimeters, I can then find my area, because I'm not done yet. I need to use this radius to find the area. So let me write the area formula, pi r squared, and I'm going to plug in 4. I know that my radius is 4, I just did that work. So my area is pi r squared, which is 16 pi centimeters squared. That is my exact answer, but I do want you to write your rounded answer as well, which is 50.27 centimeters squared.